football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the USC Trojans against the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, the Sun Devils head coach told me pregame he understands his running back has had so much attention, winning the Heisman Trophy, all of the rounds that he makes with those banquets and awards. But now is the time to turn their focus back to winning this big playoff game. He understands the box will be loaded. The defense will have all of their attention on trying to stop the running back. He said the balance we have to strike here early in the first quarter is get other guys involved, make them loosen up that box, and show them that we're more than just one player. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up where they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only
open field ahead. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Tough to see this in the opening minute of the game. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, but they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Wants to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, incomplete pass.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Handoff running right. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has it, off and running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Trojans. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Handoff heading left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the running back's got it again. Got an opening here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Using his legs on the scramble. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. The Trojans offense out there for their first possession. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnovers a huge key. How does this offense... The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him. It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. First and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game. And the Trojans offense back on the field. To throw, it's Hamilton. Catch made over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And the quarterback keeps it here. A change of direction. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. That goes in motion man. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Smart, get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, USC. And the underdogs here claim the lead.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Breaks into the clear. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around. You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a
Breacher in the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st down, it's play action. With the catch, it's Robinson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. And they hand it off to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Back to throw. It's Hamilton. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's 3rd and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home, they get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback as he breaks contain on this scramble. He sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. But he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Defense is coming after him. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Makes a quick catch. Last completion gets him near the marker. It'll be third down and inches. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on third and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on first and second down. Staying on schedule, that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
And they'll use the ground game here. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football. on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. An inside give now from the shotgun. He did not get it. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With sure hands, it's Winston. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Stand out of the air with one hand. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a bit aggressive. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball in the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. The Sun Devils will spend their 3rd and final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Time to start the 2nd half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
USC's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the 1st half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Caught quickly. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field. Well, I really love the rhythm of this offense. You can see they're trying to attack everywhere. It's difficult to defend the entire 53.5 as a defense. And as you're in the red zone, you've got to attack the entire width of the field. They're doing that here with the wide receiver. And on first down, you're getting a great gain, keeping yourselves ahead of the chains. Now I think you can go play action pass.
Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. He's going to hand this off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 fourth down attempts. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Nice grab. It's Winston. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Design quarterback run. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And after the play, there's an injured Trojan down on the field. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go...
Touchdown, ASU! This offense really clicking. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. First down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They're going to stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Here's the second down play. And the tailback's got it again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And after the play, there's an injured Trojan down on the field. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. And the Sun Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here comes a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense really clicking here. And then first down, right back to the running game. Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. He's got space. Touchdown, Arizona State. They jump on top now here in the 4th. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then boom, the defense is right there to take them down.
Looks like he's going to run it. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Past the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Grab behind the line. It's Bowman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Now he's stopped after a gain of 3.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this fifth defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, be decisive, and try to throw the ball.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Trojans answer right back. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. We'll get a stoppage of play here. There's an injured Sun Devil player. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. And the Sun Devils have first and 10 here. And the running back takes the handoff. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. A decision to make here. On this second down. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Now we have a timeout call by USC. That's their second. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And a pressure moment for the Trojans offense. Back out here needing to produce late in this close game. Down by a field goal to keep their playoff hopes alive. What can they come up with? Back to throw. It's Hamilton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
I like the pickup, and I love stopping the clock, but they've got to get down the field in a hurry. They need this field goal desperately.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Now the Trojans will spend their 3rd and final timeout of the half. You can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. Here comes the rush. Under pressure, just lets it go.
This is a great job defensively on 2 fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Throws it to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.